Hello my peeps of Patreon, welcome back for lesson 3 in Inner Temple of Witchcraft, and I am trying new things with the light, but the thing is, my glasses leave a line, and it's bothersome. So it's like I either have to look this way and be like, kind of like sideways talking to you, or if I look straight ahead, this happens. So anyways, enough of my side tangents. Let's talk about lesson 3. This was the science, or the magic of science. This was a relatively short chapter. I really actually thought it would be longer, and then I got all set and ready to sit and read it today, and then it was like 10 pages. So that was nice. That was a nice little break from long chapters, which is one of the reasons that I do feel like I can get through this series a lot faster, just because again, like chapters like this doesn't take that long. We're just gonna progressively try different angles to see if I hate the light less. So one thing that I am going to be continuing is that I'm going through the CD, which means like I'm gonna keep doing the first section of them because it's just easier than like having to stop your meditation to like hit next. I don't know that you can really jump forward in it. I'm really thinking that track 1 is the whole set of exercises. So until they have a digital copy where you can go to the specific exercise and just like click on it, it's not exactly convenient, and I don't know that they're ever planning on doing that. So for now, I don't see an issue with going through that first section a bunch of times, because really, like, the exercise you could easily continue to do. And so I'm planning on doing that. Because, I mean, the total relaxation, the candle meditation, basic visualization, aka the orange, remember that, and the affirmations and programming your trigger, I don't see an issue with doing that often. I know he said you only needed to program your trigger like a couple times, but again, I feel like it's fine to just keep doing it for a while and just like reaffirming that semi-regularly. I would love to do it daily like I was. I haven't bounced back. Like, truly, the idea of like not sleeping is rough, and I've heard that it's like solar flares right now, and maybe that's why, and like the eclipse happened and all of this like astrological crap is going on, but like I can't, I'm so freaking tired all the time, so like days off is a good time. So anywho, really onto the freaking point, there really wasn't like a new exercise to do in this. It was still exercise 10, which I'm pretty sure this one says, which is just basic visualization. So this chapter, it was a topic I didn't really care about, and it's one that I never have, and I probably never will. I'm not a science person. I don't care. Like, I love history. Like, some sciencey stuff is kind of cool, but like, it doesn't make me feel comfy. I don't love science. It was one of the topics I really hated in school. Give me English, give me history class, social studies, world religions, that's more my jam. Math, science, that stuff, never loved it, always hated it. It was just like not something I was ever interested in. I don't care about how the world works. Some people really love that, and that's great, and they're learning stuff and like still continuing to study things, and like good for you. I'm more of the arts and like language and like studying like humanity. That's way more my speed. Like even psychology, it's cool to see how the brain works and how people function and like why is behind it. Like, it's cool. I don't care about science. I don't care about really complicated subjects that like I fully acknowledge my brain is just like, nope, that takes way too much thought to try and comprehend. Like, I get it, like it's interesting, but like when the witchcraft new age community goes into like quantum physics and how everything is like blah blah blah, like I just peace out. Like, my brain just instantly checks out. I don't care. Please, can we just like simplify it back down to like the ancestors level? Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't love quantum physics. I don't love the theories behind it and like all of the really intense topic of it. It is just something I am not interested in at all. Some witches are super into it. People in general are super into it. I'm just not. Like, I would like, instead of having to study, like, how energy works on, like, microscopic levels, I don't care. I would rather read about vampires. Like, no. I don't care. I would love to talk about, like, the symbolism and meaning of, like, when Frankenstein was written and, like, the world and how, like, that story has evolved over time. Give me that topic. That one I could talk about for days. Like, why did suddenly we bring in the character of, like, Igor? Like, he wasn't in the original. Why did we add him? What was going on in the world at that time that we suddenly added in this character? Why did the monster... Like, it's a great topic. So much better than, like, how does, like, he was talking about in the section of, like, the chapter thing of, like, the monkeys that they would, like, put, like, sweet potatoes in sand, and then progressively, like, they started to, as a community, be like, if you wash it off, it's not bad. And then monkeys in a different area, completely not related, never interacted, started doing the same thing. That is creepy and makes my brain hurt. Like, it's super cool. It's really fascinating. It gives me anxiety because I don't want to think about how interconnected the world is on that level. Some people love it. Nope. I'm happy in my little bubble. That being said, this chapter is one that I just don't care. It's not a topic. I don't know, maybe in the future I will care about it, but, like, right now, I don't. I really don't. And, I mean, in the past, I really haven't at all. Like, I know that there is scientific things that, like, can support what we do as witches, which is really interesting. And again, some people really fascinated by that. I'm just, I don't know, I'm at the point in my witchcraft where I'm looking at it and looking at more of, like, the psychology side of it and being like, holy crap, the things that, like, you're taught in therapy, which I've mentioned before, is now, like, a thing. Like, we talk about it in witchcraft and in therapy. Holy crap, there's a connection. And, I mean, it's, like, slightly different, but, like, the same. You should meditate, you should be mindful, you should get outside. Like, go out for a nature walk for your mental health. And what do witches tell you to do constantly to reconnect with nature and the craft? Go outside for a walk. Like, there's so many parallels. That topic, I am so much more invested in. And, like, they kind of talk about it, because you got, like, the Carl Jung thing. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But anyways, the dude with, like, shadow work and, like, archetypes and stuff, he talked about that a little bit. And, like, I'm way more like, ooh, let's talk about that side of things. Like, how does the brain, like, comprehend stuff? Not how the brain actually works. That's too complicated. Don't care. Other people are there for that. That's not my life path. But, like, this section was just one of those that I'm like, I don't care. I really don't. I don't care. So I'm hoping the next section's gonna be better. The exercises, I don't really know how much we're gonna talk about because, like, it's the same. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe next week we'll talk about the next chapter. Maybe we'll talk about the exercises. Maybe we'll just talk about how I'm getting back into doing the meditation. I don't know. That's for tomorrow. Tomorrow. Oh, next week me to worry about. Today is my day off of the week. You'll be seeing this on Saturday, so I have a week to figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't know. My next day off next week will determine if we talk about the exercises, because there really isn't any to talk about. It's the same. It's the same one. So, yeah. Anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. I would love to hear how it is going for you. And anything else going on in your craft, what you're studying, all that good jazz in the comments down below. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon.